It's a beautiful day here at Red Hen Racing. We got the new Project SI, starting to knock out a couple of things on its work list, and it's all gonna be completely normal and mentally stable the whole time. We're gonna have fun.
What?
That's the face of a mentally stable person. I'm Gavin,
I'm Alex.
and you're watching Red Hen Racing.
Speed it up, 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 speed it up. Go faster, ayy. Go faster, ayy. Go faster, ayy. Go faster, ayy.
We're going to be taking this front bumper off, and we need to change out these headlights. Now, the headlights that the kid put in, the wiring on them isn't quite right. This one keeps on turning off, and I have to slap it to get it to turn on every now and then. Did both turn on?
Nope, so just that one is on, this one is not.
So oh, it started to turn on. There it is.
Fucking melt.
Smack it a couple times and it'll usually work for you. Oh yeah, hey.
Oh yeah.
That's the subsystem that's in here.
Yeah, we'll be pulling that out as well. Don't.
We don't want to be doing that too much, so we got to take that out.
That's another thing on the work list today. It's taken up the entire fucking trunk, and also the wiring was a DIY job that could have had more care and attention put into it. There's a lot of loosey-goosey wires and home electrician wiring nuts running what I assume is going to the line out converter.
You remember this?
And, you know, just pinching a 0 gauge power wire in the door jam.
I've seen one of them.
Don't pull on that. Stop pulling on
We
that.
were all young once. I mean,
We've all done it. No hard feelings, but we're gonna go ahead and fix that. And the fuse block is just kind of dingle-dangling in here.
don't do that too much. You might cause me another problem.
Speaking of problems, if you didn't catch, we rallied the Supra at a big historic rally in Michigan. And we haven't fixed it yet, so. Ker-chow.
You know, if you leave it there long enough, it'll self-heal and it won't be broken anymore. We can still test it. Did it look like it self-healed?
Stop that. Stop it. Today's not a Supra day, it's a Civic day. So, we're gonna get into it, figure out how to get this bumper off. Because you do have to pull the bumper off to get the headlights out, right? I'm pretty sure you do. Yeah, we're
They're
gonna.
not coming out unless you do.
Yeah, should probably turn them off.
All right.
Yeah.
Let's go ahead and
All right.
this thing up.
We're gonna figure out how to get this bumper off and get the old ones out, and then we'll show you what we're putting in. These clips.
I already broke a thing.
What are you using to pop those with?
A screwdriver, of course. What do you normally use?
You know we have the tool for that, right?
The fork?
Yeah.
So you want me to break it with the right tool instead of breaking it with the wrong tool?
Yes. That way, when you break it with the right tool, at least you can say it wasn't your fault. We have one here. What's in there?
Still got some secret sauce in there?
Maybe. There you go.
Oh. So now it'll be more understandable when I break shit.
Yeah. That's what life's all about, is getting rid of your own personal accountability. Being able to say, hey, this thing went wrong, but it's not my fault. There's nothing I could have done. Using the right tool in the first place is a good step towards that.
Hey, I broke a piece with the right tool.
See? Look at that. It's not your
But
fault.
it's okay, though. It's understandable. I was
Yeah.
using the right tool.
Looks like this guy's got to come out, and it's a
Oh, shit.
wallowed out Allen head. Perfect.
Hey, you're not using the right tool with that.
Yeah, I don't know if this is necessarily the tool for these types of clips.
Okay, it's metric.
Weird. Ooh, there she goes.
Play the sounds of my people.
I don't want to hear anything about shit being rusted and breaking every time you touch it. So this bumper's been removed before, obviously, because it has aftermarket headlights. And they broke pretty much all the mounting points along the edges. So it should just be a matter of popping these guys the rest of the way out.
Well, I guess we can stop there, right?
I don't think that's supposed to fall off that easy. We're having fun. We like to have fun around here.
Life be like that when you buy pre-fucked with shit. But now we can get to the headlights. Obviously, this is how they did it.
I think
It's
still connected to the
something.
under tray on the underside. But I think it's enough out of the way that we can get the headlights out.
Oh, I see. It's connected with zip ties. Check this shit out. Here's one, and there's the other one right over there. Can't reach it. Honda's being held together with zip ties. As is tradition.
As is tradition. All right, let's get these headlights out. It looks like we have access to everything that we need now. How many mounting points have you found so far?
There was the one on the top, and then there is one down here that I'm working on. It's kind of hard to see.
Did you pull one out of over here too?
Uh-uh.
Oh, it's just missing.
Missing. And I think that's out there.
All right. Here's all the wires that were hooked into it. Neat. Do you think those are just going to immediately plug and play, swap onto the new headlights?
100% now.
Of course they're. What kind of stupid fucking question is that? Show us what we've got to replace it with.
Before? After.
So we're going from having some hot boy angel eye type shit going on to, it's not OEM, it is an aftermarket replacement, but
OEM-like.
But it's OEM-like, and it seems to be decent quality.
OEM plus.
OEM B plus.
B plus.
Wasn't that hard to get the lights out. It's just a matter of getting them wired up properly now, because none of this is going to plug and play directly over into that housing. So all of the wiring that was done to make these headlights happen, it's a mess. I have traced out and figured which one was supposed to be the low and high beam, and this one has been some manner of fucked with. So we're going to snip that and splice an H3 connector back onto it. We've also got to get rid of this tap, which was going to the angel eye thing. This was a tap for the angel eye setup, so we're going to delete that. And yeah, take a look at the new bulbs we got.
Oh, hey.
What you got there?
Nothing.
So since the wiring was
Hey, did you see all that wiring in there?
Yeah. So since the wiring was snipped, we've got new male plugs to be able to adapt to our new LEDs. These are Sylvania LEDs, a 9005 high beam and a 9006 low beam. And they plug right in. Just fine, actually.
Real quick. How does
It twists. It's a little stiff
You gotta be.
on purpose.
Okay. Good. So this is a 905. This is a
9005.
this is a 9006. And I
I don't know the difference between them.
can't tell the difference.
But they say the 9005 is the high beam and the 9006 is for low beam, so we're gonna go with their recommendation there. I think these sets of LED bulbs alone, never mind the housings, I think the bulbs cost more than the headlights that we just took out of it.
I'll be able to see the deer.
Yeah, as long as you can see the problems you're about to run into,
I'm still gonna hit them, of course.
as one does.
I mean, we gotta eat.
As is tradition, we gotta eat. That's why we keep a K-bar. You get out, cut out some back straps. Like a normal, completely hinged person.
I need something to cut this. I can't pull it.
To the stuff you squeeze drawer. That ought to do it.
Don't cut me.
Maybe. Give me
Okay, so these are for the 906s. These are for the 905s.
What is their difference? They're the same fucking thing. Well, whatever.
If
We'll get them
anybody
wired up.
knows the difference between the two.
Yeah, if you know the actual difference between 9005 and 9006 and their associated fittings, leave me a comment. Let me know. I don't like that on their low beam wiring, they chose to attach the black to the purple and the blue to the black. I would have done that opposite, so I'm gonna snip this and then we're gonna give a quick test to make sure that I think he wired it up wrong, and that might be why it was having trouble. I don't know. Well, he also used these that you don't actually crimp, you just heat shrink them, and like, see how that just pulls out easy?
Not supposed to do that.
That shouldn't do that, ideally, you know. It's less than ideal. So, don't worry, we're gonna get her right. A wise man once said, get it right, get it right, get it tight. Words to live by. All right, let me see that pigtail. And one of the bulbs.
Come on. Gotta use your gentle fingies.
All right, go turn the headlights on, and this should do stuff. You want to make sure that they're really close to each other. That headlight on? There we go. So, as I figured, it was wired up backwards. So, we know that we've got it right now. So I'm gonna get this finished out, and we can slap it together.
Thank you, Gavin.
Bing bong. Should be wired up good. Just plop it right there and let's make sure they work. Turn them on. Wow. The difference on camera is almost funny, actually.
Are they different?
Yeah. Yeah.
Hey, that makes a huge difference.
Well, the brights are certainly bright now. Go back to the low beam. Yeah. That's a big difference. Like, this one is hard to even tell if it's on in the day. There's no mistaking this one. Yeah. We got her figured out. Now we just get to do it all again on the other side. Perfect. Make sure we got the heat shrink on there. My favorite is when you finish soldering something and then you find your heat shrink that you meant to put on there. It's always fun.
Is that a Supra?
That's a Supra. That's a goddamn Supra. We're all rigged up, everything's put back together, and they look pretty damn good. We haven't done a final op test to see if they actually work or not, but we did the passenger side the same as the driver's side, so surely it works. That would be funny, huh? If we've got it back together and like one of them now doesn't work for no apparent reason.
I'd leave it the way it is and not take it off.
Y'all didn't test it before you put it all back together?
No, you're not supposed to test it before you put it back together. That defeats the purpose of all of the frustration.
Those are low beams. Do you have fogs? Those are high beams. We got high beams and low beams. And there's the fogs.
They are yellow as fuck.
They look good?
Yeah, that looks really good.
While we had the bumper off, we also swapped these, well, the bulb that was there. That side, the bulb was just missing. Got yellow LEDs down bottom, and I would leave the switch on 100% of the time for the fogs.
I did too.
Oh, we got low beams, we got highs, all LED now, so.
And a tall.
And a tall baby. Why is he so tall?
He's gonna poop on my head.
It's a tall ass baby.
All right.
And that's it.
Go, good job, guys.
That's the first welcome home project for the SI, making it a little bit better both from a less cheap headlight design and, you know, actually being functionally better.
Yeah.
That's a good first touch.
And I don't have to worry about going down the road. Whenever I hit a bump, the other one turns off and then a cop pulls me over before I can pull over and slap the other headlight back on again.
Yep.
Yeah, that was all we had to do on the SI for today. Thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, comment. We love you. See you next time.
We out here doing hella gang shit.